Alright, hello. I'm playing a game called Inmost, and I know barely anything about this game. I think it came out 2 weeks ago, maybe a little bit earlier on the Switch, not sure. But the reason I wanted to play this game is because of the art style. I played like 2 minutes of this, and I love it. It's a fun game already, just based purely on how it looks. Like, look at that. Look at the lighting effects and the pixel art. It reminds me of other Metroidvania-style games, and that was the big appeal to me because I've recently been playing the game Ori of the Blind Forest, and that game is fun. That's also a Metroidvania-type game, except this one, seems to me kind of like a mix of Shovel Knight with the art style and Ori. Also, though, still figuring out the sound a little bit because I recorded those 2 minutes before, and this part was really loud. So hopefully it's a lot more quiet. Also, I'm not really sure what this thing is. I think it's supposed to be kind of like a Navi from The Legend of Zelda, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh. It's so pretty. Like, just look at that light effect going on there. It's a mix of 3D and 2D animation. Oop. I'm wondering if I'm in the castle that was shown at the start. Open. Let's, how do we grab this ball? Let's hop on up there. Need to put something on top of the table. Okay. Let's see. Too short for that. Yeah, I'm just gonna move the chair. Hop on. Hooray! Got the light on. I don't know if that ball was supposed to be important. This was basically as far into the game as I got. I think it's supposed to be pretty simple though. Like, it's just a couple controls. There you go. Get up here. Oh. Drop the books. Man, how short is this child? Ooh. Let's see. Oh, what the? Okay, wasn't expecting something like that. For those who don't know, I'm super frightened of things really easily. I'm not super scared of stuff like jump scares, I don't really know why. But something like that scared me. Just because of how creepy it was. I don't like creepy things, contrary to popular belief. Oh gosh. What happens if I go into the light? Oh, okay, so that's like a no-no. Oh, I'm trying to be quiet. Nope, that's not what I wanted. So do I want the light on? Is that... Okay, well I guess that's just not a thing. Oh gosh. What the hell is that? Is that just... What the hell was that? What is that? What is that? No. No, I do not like this. Let me go. I don't know what this darkness is, but I want to go. Whoa. Oh, is that the... I think that's the character we saw at the start. Also, I think this game auto-saves. I'm not too sure on that. Okay, now I'm this old man, and there's that creepy thing behind me. Okay, that's... Huh. Just disappeared. Ooh. Is that... Okay, so the difference is that he can jump compared to the other character. He can also roll. I don't think I can actually interact with that, though. Also, it looks like there's a Jesus cross behind me. Is this the... Oh. Okay, so I need a scythe to get through that part, I think. Whoa. What happened here? I'm not too sure what the point of that was. Is that supposed to happen? Oh, maybe not. Oh, I didn't even notice I could go under here. There's the scythe. Okay. But how do I use it? Oh. What the? Oh. Okay. Well, I'm very good at hiding. Yeah, you are. Look a little creepy, just kind of there. Maybe we should keep it that way where no one can find you. For years. Am I talking to a ghost? Oh. Feel kind of bad for the guy. Hope my brother hid behind the houses. Don't look for him. Huh. I'm a little concerned on what he means by that. Okay, so he's definitely a ghost. That's nice. That's just great. Talking to a ghost. You know what? I don't think I will look behind those houses. There you go. Just scythe up those plants. Whee. Oh, crying kid. Or is that the sibling? Oh. That's too bad. It said Daddy is going to punish me if someone can read that fast enough. I probably shouldn't click through some of these things as quickly as I am. Can I climb up walls? Am I Spider-Man? What is this game? I do really like this game so far, though. I'm just... Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to push you. Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to push her. Is she also a ghost? Oh, okay, well, probably shouldn't have done that. Where's it gonna respawn me? Oh. Okay, again, I clicked the wrong button because I am not on a Xbox controller. I'm not too sure what the point of that was. Man, this game is gonna be really, Oh, what was that? That was strange. Oh, okay. I'm not the best at puzzle games. I'm not bad at them, but I'm not that great. One of the reasons I like the game Captain Toad so much. It's a pretty self-explanatory puzzle. Clicking like every button I can on this and nothing is happening. I'm dumb, I was just supposed to roll through that thing. Okay, I don't have a key yet, but I'll find one. Hopefully. Okay, jump on that. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Here's one thing about me. I get afraid when there's big falls like that. I don't really know why, but I just have some weird fear in video games when I fall a big amount. It's actually one of my problems with the game Ori. It's like I have barely any complaints with that game, because that's not even really the game's fault, you know, that's just a weird thing with me. Wait, what can I do with this? Can't push it? I'm afraid to know what this black thing is. That's a monster, okay. So I should not touch that. Good to know. Good to know. Ow. Where am I supposed to push this? Is there a secret entrance over here? Well, it's not a secret entrance, but it's that thing. So here I am. Do that, jump up there, and now that thing is down here. Oh. Probably shouldn't piss off the beast, but oh, what on earth is going on there? Okay, well, I killed that little guy. I don't know why it reminds me, but it reminds me of Sperm Man from One Punch Man. I'm afraid to go down there, but I think that's where it wants me to go. Yep, I think it wants me to go down here. Ooh, this is nice. A little secret area. Whoa. Huh. Did I just travel back in time? A little strange, not gonna lie.
Do you remember?
I do not remember.
Do you remember it? That tale about flowers?
Oh, I'm a new character now, aren't I?
I thought it was a good story. I thought it's sure to have a happy ending.
Oh. Okay. See, before I thought I was an old man. I was probably just an adult. Now I'm an old man, though. I got a cane and everything. And a nifty hat. Kind of like a fedora. I can spend my whole time walking over. You know, I'm not even gonna bother. Not even gonna bother going that way because of how slow this old man walks.
I was wrong. It's a tale about pain. Let me tell you. Again.
Well, damn.
These lands were dead, destroyed, and devastated. All you could hear was the whisper of the ashes.
Again, I'm getting real
A stranger
Ori of the Wisp
came.
vibes.
He held a spark in his hand.
Can I go through
The
this room?
stranger opened his hand, and the
Apparently
spark
not.
was set free. Light returned. Yet pain was the price for this light. Screaming filled the air.
Oh, okay.
Time passed. The screaming grew silent. Pain became a familiar friend. Some disappeared from the lands. No one knew whether they had crept away or been taken by pain.
The story is darker than I thought it would
Yet
be.
many also remained. Castles which once rose into the skies fell into ruins. Time wiped clean any trace. Centuries passed. The people started calling the stranger the keeper of the spark. He kept watch over the land, soaking up the pain of its people.
Sounds a little bit like the
people
Giver.
had hope. They were growing flowers.
Okay. Just heard the cat meow. Oh. Huh. that was strange. Okay, well now that area's gone, so I think I just went back in time. So what happens if I just like... Oh, okay, I touched that. Note to self, do not touch any of those black things, or you will die. Okay, I think I'm finally understanding this game a little bit. Or maybe not. Can I take that? Oh, I can actually interact with that. Maybe not. I clicked something and it looked like it was working. This game is really confusing to me. Like, maybe to people watching it's obvious, but to me this is really not clear.